Yeah, I mean, when we first started, our records weren't really available over here. So, we were unable to do that thing that a lot of American bands do where we go to we tour the US, we go to Europe, we tour the US, every record, and so we're playing catch up a little bit. We have to kind of catch up with that, and I mean, something has to give. I mean, we can't spend as much time in Europe as we do in the States, otherwise we'd go crazy. But we can come, but I think the way we're doing it this time makes a lot of sense. Like, we're here for 2.5 weeks, and then we'll be back in the fall for another 2.5 weeks, and that's manageable. That's manageable time to be overseas for us. I mean, when we came over on plans, we were here for 5.5, 6 weeks, and it was crazy. It was just too much. It was too much, and everybody just got a little crazy, But this is nice. I mean, this is our fourth show of 6 in a row. Then we have 4 shows in the UK and a festival, and we go home, and it's it feels manageable. So I mean, if we can do it like this, it it works. Slayer.
Yeah?
Slayer. Yeah. Because Slayer is. I think I like Metallica just fine, but I think that Slayer has kind of stayed, unabashedly metal, like for so long that you really. I mean, I think that they're, for that genre, I think they are far superior. Prince,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Prince at Coachella, and he was phenomenal. I mean, the guy, I mean, Michael Jackson obviously is his, we don't need to discuss Michael Jackson to understand how, really troubled he is. I find Madonna to be incredibly pretentious, and this is just my opinion here. I'm not really. I think I'm a fan of hers, but I also cringe whenever I see her giving an interview and kind of. She does a lot. She talks a lot, and Prince just does, I mean, Prince just gets up and just rocks it for like 3 hours, and he killed it. He killed it. It was so good. And not to say that Madonna can't kill it either, but, I think Prince is far more of a doer and Madonna's more of a talker. And even though I'm myself a little bit of a talker, I tend to kind of really admire people who do things, just get up and do it. One of my favorite quotes, and I've said it a million times, and I wish I had said it myself, was by Mike Watt, where he said, "You can't blame everybody for not being born at the same time." 10 years ago, they weren't really music blogs. There wasn't a lot of, there was very little. I mean, I remember there being people talking about us on the internet, but the internet was far less ubiquitous than it is now. It wasn't, I mean, if I fell on stage in Cleveland, it wouldn't be on the computer in 2 hours. You know what I mean? And there was just there was just a lot more like, I heard this happened, or I heard about this band, rather than like you can hear them and see them and know about them and see what happened last night at the click of a mouse.
So the mystery is
a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, the mystery of life is gone. I mean, there's a camera up your ass everywhere you go now.
How I wish you could see the potential of you and me. It's like a book elegantly bound, but in a language that you can't read just yet. We gotta spend some time, love. You gotta spend some time with me, and I know that you'll find love. I will possess your heart.
I'm so in love with Rihanna's voice that I think I would have to go with Rihanna. I'm not like a huge fan, but I think her. I mean, Scarlett's a great singer as well, but I think that she has a tone in which she sings, I think, is just really amazing, and the singles are just fantastic. Yeah. So I mean, and she's gorgeous. So, I think I'll go for a family car because you can put amps in it. You can put amplifiers in it. You can't put amplifiers in a sports car or cabriolet. Not as many, at least. So.